welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Madras, Oregon. Today's passage is Matthew 5:3, which is the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount, also the first of the Beatitudes. And it says, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And I'm going to concentrate on the poor in spirit and kingdom of heaven. So what's the poor in spirit? Is it actual poor people? I don't think so. I wouldn't say poor in spirit otherwise. Does it mean spiritually poor people? I don't think it's really meaning that. I mean, he wants us to be rich in spirit for sure. So what does this mean? I am finding out that it seems to be meaning what I've been saying all along, that when we love him more than anyone else or anything else, then he can have it all. We don't own it anymore. And so we are poor in spirit because it's all his. We don't own it anymore. And again, just to reiterate, if we love him more than anyone else, our family, our friends, our people we admire, or we love him more than anything else, we love him more than our money, our health, our diet, our political associations, we love him more than our nationality, we love him more than our sexuality, we love him more than our status, we love him more than our dreams, we love him more than our hobbies, our social media, we even love him more than our RV lifestyle, then he can have it all. And you know what? He may test us in that. He may take something away just to see if we really mean what we say we mean. But if we do mean that, Lord, you can have it all, he takes something away and we're still fine with it because we love him more than that, then that is being poor in spirit, okay? And then the second part is theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Does that mean that we just go to heaven? That's all? Well, that's true. I think it's more than that. I see the kingdom of heaven as a phrase that basically means we get the mindset of Christ. So as I had explained in an earlier episode, when we love him so much, we fall so deeply in love with him, and we love him more than anyone else or anything else, then we start getting new desires. We give up our own desires and take on his desires. So his desires become our desires. I think that's the point where we get to the kingdom of heaven mindset. All right. So here is a sample. There's a cross-reference in Mark 12:34 that I think really encapsulates this. So let me see if I can find this. Give me just a second. There we go. Actually, I'm going to back up to Mark 12:28 and read the entire passage, not just that part about the kingdom of God. By the way, kingdom of God and kingdom of heaven, as I see it, are basically two versions of the same thing. It's this mindset of Christ. All right. But in Mark 12:28, towards the end of it, someone asks him, what commandment is foremost of all? What is the greatest commandment? And in verse 29, Jesus answered, the foremost is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. Basically, everything. Give him everything. Every bit of love, even if it's imperfect love, give him everything, all your loves. And then 12:31, the second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. Now, this scribe who asked him the question said to him, you're right, teacher. You have truly stated that he is one and that there is no one else beside him. And to love him with all your heart and all your understanding and all your strength, and to love one's neighbor as himself is much more than all burnt offerings and sacrifices. And when Jesus saw that he had answered intelligently, he said to him, "You're not far from the kingdom of God. You're basically there. You've basically got the idea." And that's why I keep saying, when we love every moment, we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I hope you have a good week.